Hi there guys, it's Martyn here, and welcome back to another episode of the Hits Review. As we're going chronologically through the series, it's now time to look at Hits number 5, well represented by a brand new cover, not abstract art or squared artists. No, we've just gone for a dice, all faces saying 5, because guess what, it's Hits 5. But this actually is probably one of the most iconic artworks for Hits. This is the one a lot of people remember when I ask them about Hits and stuff, and this is a copy you see often in the wild as well. So who have we got today? We've got Aha, Paul Young, Nick Kamen, Eurythmics, The Pretenders, Paul Simon, The Stranglers, 5-Star Cyndi Lauper, Prince and the Revolution, Redbox, Spandau Ballet, Shakin' Stevens, Lionel Richie, Whitney Houston, Rod Stewart and Boris Gardner. So a very eclectic bunch there. As you can see, there is the spine. Now, first thing to note, my copy of Hits 5 is a bit more beat up than the others. I got this for about £1 at a car boot sale and it definitely shows. But anyway, I'm going to put this down here and we're going to flick through our selection of tracks today. This is from around 1986. So what tunes have we got from that year there? So I've Been Losing You, Aha, The Bangles, What Like an Egyptian. Some great stuff to kick off with, that's for sure. The Way It Is, Bruce Hornsby and the Range is a great one. And for some reason they've put side 2 this side, So You Can Call Me Al. Well, I like that one actually. Thorn in My Side, Eurythmics. Rain or Shine by 5-Star, one of their most well-known ones. And then side 3, Cyndi Lauper, Rod Stewart. Some great songs on here. Again, this isn't, for some reason it goes black down here. You could have got away with white just about. And side 4, Redbox, Psychedelic Furs, Prince and Revolution. Yeah, all that stuff there. I mean, they're all good songs, that's for sure. Probably not one of my most favourite selections. Oh, you do have the artists on the back. I don't know why they put them on the front. Oh yeah, I know why, because the big dice took over everything, that's why. But you've got your big artists of the day, that is for sure and without a doubt. So now we're going to open it up, because of course if this is your first time watching these Hits videos, these are gatefold albums, which means they open up like so. That's right. So let's see, I'll pan down here. So Hits 5, yeah, I mean, again, not stand out to me, but I do see this one a lot out and about in the wild on a variety of formats really, and it's got little tidbits about the other albums there. I don't think it's anything specific, it's just the first 4. You can really see how they changed the format of this. Don't know why they didn't stick to one. What does it say? Just as the first 4 for the famous hit series are still available on LP and cassette. No little tidbits about them this time, how long they stayed till number 1. I don't actually know if the hit series was staying at number 1 at this point. There was a point where they fell off, but I'm not actually sure when that is. And just for clarity's sake, of course, let's have a quick look at what one of these vinyl records looks like. So here it is, Hits 5, the vinyl record, continuing the theme of having the logo on the disc itself. This one's a bit more scuffed, but I assure you when I do play it on the deck, it does play really well, this side too. So yeah, nice theming of the disc. So what else is there to say about Hits 5? As I say, it's not like my instant favourite. I think one thing why the Hits maybe didn't do as well as now did as it went on, there's a lot of inconsistencies. I mean, yes, it's good to change up the cover like this, and this typography is sort of similar to Hits 4, but they really kept changing things quite radically, and I think the more you do that, the more you're going to alienate your audiences. I mean, you saw inside how the first 3 looked so similar, and they all did really well. Not sure how well this one did. Maybe it reached number 1 in the charts, who knows, but that's just my thoughts. But again, it's a very striking cover, one you remember. And before I talk about who should buy this, and if you should buy this, of course, like some of the others, I actually own this album on cassette as well, but this one isn't a fat box. This is actually 2 smaller individual cassettes. I'm not sure whether they originally, packaged together with a holder like that. As you can see, it says tape 2 and tape 1. But the thing is, I would say that, but if they were combined like this or like this, then unless you got them out of the holder, you wouldn't actually notice that the covers are different. Of course, this is tape 1. And that actually has that side's artists, and tape 2 has that side artists, which makes sense. I mean, of course, you could pull out the inlays, so I actually don't know, again, whether these came separate or together, although I have seen tape 1 on its own in the wild, so it leads me to believe it came together. So have a quick look at what one of these tapes looks like. They kept the logo. Oh, see, that looks cool, just the dice. Not even the words above it, just the dice. That's actually pretty cool. See inlay card for details, because we can't be asked to put it on the cassette, though I don't blame them. As you can see, there's the inlay card, which does tell you, of course, what is on what side of your tapes. And I do believe every song that is on the vinyl is on these as well. You're not missing out. So if you are so inclined, I mean, I got mine in a bulk deal, but if you are so inclined with cassettes and you want to own it, Hits 5 is also available on cassette for you to purchase in these single box forms. But should you buy the album in general, whether it's cassette or vinyl? I mean, it's 1986. If you like that sort of stuff, you want like a sampling of it as well as the Now albums or something different from the Now albums, then definitely go for Hits 5. However, if you have a lot of 80s compilations, if you're not bothered about getting any more, then unless there's something really specific on here that isn't on the Now albums or anything like that, you could probably give this one a miss. As I stand at the minute, my favourite one of the ones we've looked at so far is about Hits 3. That had a really strong track list, design, everything. Not to say this one is bad, but this one in some aspects for me, particularly in the track list, leaves a lot to be desired. And that is all for this instalment of the Hits Review. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please leave your comments down below. Let me know if you own Hits 5 in your collection in some format. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and until the next one, I will see you guys next time.